Hello everyone, this is Dr. Seema Khaneja, and thank you for joining me on this introduction to the free parenting course. So before I tell you more about this, I just want to let you know that I decided today to record this video outside, so there might be some background noise, maybe an occasional car or some voices. But it was such a beautiful day that I just felt like I wanted to just sit in this front porch area and, just be here in nature. And for those of us in Rochester, the opportunity to be outside in the summer, enjoying the sun and the longer days is not so common. So I just wanted to take advantage of that. So you'll excuse any background noise. We'll just do the best we can. And I'm really excited about this free course, but I also want to tell you about it so you can know in advance what we're going to be covering and what we're going to be sharing, and kind of see if it's a good match for you. Because I know as a parent myself how busy we are. And that's really what got me thinking about this parenting series, because in the summertime, just having this opportunity to be with my son and more family time and being able to connect with his friends and their families, it's just been such a pleasure. And everyone is just enjoying this, this kind of break from the regular routine of school and all of that. However, school will be starting. It'll be starting soon, and it seems that when I talk to parents about this, there are often lots of concerns. And so that got me to think about creating a series of videos in advance, kind of like a back-to-school preparation package. And really the desire was that as parents, how can we be the most effective, best parents that we can be? How can we be confident in our parenting, be clear, be compassionate, so that the children that we raise are happy, joyful, creative, connected, compassionate, eager learners, and they go on to do the amazing things that they're here to do and that our world needs. And the reason that I also feel this video and this series could really be helpful to so many parents is that as our children grow older, and in fact it's even in younger children, there is such a increasing rate of depression, anxiety, school stressors, peer pressure, bullying, just so many things that seem to be on the rise and are affecting kids at a younger and younger age. And so when our children are affected by these things, then of course as parents, this affects our whole life. It really does. And how can we have some tools, simple things that we can do that can help us meet these challenges with strength, with resilience, with confidence? So when I first became a pediatrician, which was, I think I graduated from Mount Sinai School of Medicine, and then I went on to do a residency in pediatrics at New York City Hospital, Cornell Medical Center. And so that would have been about 1996. But even during my residency, one thing became really clear to me, that as parents, and at that time I wasn't a parent, parents are really the experts of their child. And what do I mean by that? That parents know a lot about their child. They really do. And so when early on as an intern, I was really humbled by parents and, their commitment to parenting, and the moms that showed up in the emergency room at all times, just to make sure that their child was well. So this is an invitation for you to step into a different way to parent, where you're not always constantly seeking information from the outside, although that's important, but you're also finding a way to be more calm, more centered, so that your children can pick up on this and they can be the happy, joyful, centered, creative kids that they came into this world and can continue being that way. So myself, I have a teenager, and actually while I'm recording this, this is a Saturday afternoon, he is doing an internship, which he himself signed himself up for through a friend, and wrote up the email, the application, had me drive him for the interview, and it was really his thing from the start. And it was such an amazing thing to see him do that. And I look at him, he's so confident and he's so happy. The other day, I texted him because his piano lesson got delayed. It was actually going to be canceled. So he texted me back because he was at his internship position. He said, "Oh, cool, I get to work more." And I thought, okay, this is like too good to be true, because that's exactly the joyful enthusiasm I would want for him. And I know that when he's putting his heart into this internship, he's going to go far. He's going to go far because he's got it. He's got that feeling of being in joy, being where he wants to be, and having the support to do that. So this is something that's very close to my heart, and I can see that this whole process that I'm going to be sharing with you about parenting, it was something that was in the seeds while I was an intern and as a resident, and then once I became a mother and being a pediatrician for many years, and then also currently I do coaching parents and families, that this is so important to me because I feel that once you become a parent, your life is changed, forever changed. It doesn't matter if your child is a newborn or a toddler or a teenager. It's everything you do, every decision you make it in remembering that you're a parent. I was speaking to a former client, and she recently had her second baby, and she's just finishing up maternity leave, and this bittersweet time where she's going to go into work and leaving the baby. So at all the stages, at all the transition times, there are tools that can help us. And over the course of 5 weeks, I'm going to share 5 steps with you. Every week there will be a different step, and there will be a video, perhaps an audio for you to listen to, and it'll be just time for you to reflect on it, think about it. I will also be posting this on the Coaching for Inner Peace Facebook page, so if you've got comments, I'd love to hear from you. You can also contact me at seema@coachingforinnerpeace.org to let me know. And most importantly, if you think there are others who could benefit, please share this with them. It's a free 5-part course that could help many. And I'm hoping that you're going to find tools that are simple, because I know as a parent, time is of the essence. I totally get it. I'm actually a single mom, and I totally understand how little time we have. So time is really valuable, and I want you to, get tools that can really make a difference in your life. And some of the things I'll share might be things and some things might be a little different from what you've heard, and some might really challenge you. But just stick with it. Stick with it, because at the end of the 5 weeks, there will be a free bonus and some other ideas, other resources, as well as an invitation that if you want to go deeper with this work, how you can do that. So I'd love for you to finish the 5 weeks so you can claim those opportunities, because I know that doing these things in my life has made such a difference. I can just tell you that it's like day and night. And my personal story, in addition to being a pediatrician and a coach, a writer, I also went through a very difficult period in my life when my son was an infant and his dad and I went through a divorce. And I remember looking at this infant, in my arms and thinking, oh my God, what was I going to do? How was I going to do this? I didn't have a job. We were in the middle of this really difficult divorce, and I didn't even have my own bearings, so I didn't know how I could be the best parent that I wanted to be. And now I look at my son, 14 years later, and I can tell that having that systematic way to look at parenting, tools that could be brought in, resources, community, all those things that I'm gonna kind of share with you were so priceless. And when I share this with others in my practice, the other clients that I coach, I can see how it helps them. So if you're parenting, let's say a preteen or a teenager, middle school, high schooler, this will really be very relevant to you. If you're parenting a child that perhaps has special needs and you're finding it difficult to negotiate the school system and sometimes just feeling overwhelmed with all the challenges of that, this will be helpful as well. Also, a child with physical health issues or things that just really stretch you, that it's just sometimes feels overwhelming. I definitely want you to tune in and stay with these videos, because you'll find different ideas, different perspectives, and tools that can be helpful. And finally, just being a parent these days is so challenging. There are so many influences on our children. There's so many things we're juggling between, being a parent, working, just the day-to-day responsibilities of running a household. Perhaps we have health challenges. So sometimes it just is like, how do I do this? And how do I find that time to nurture this relationship with my child that, this is the reason I brought him into this world, right? To have a wonderful experience. So I totally get it. I totally get it, because I've walked that. And I've walked with others, supporting them as well as a pediatrician. So I hope you will sign up for this free course and just send me an email that you're interested, and I'll get you all registered and let you know if there's any other steps you need to do. Like I said, I will also be posting the videos on Facebook, so you'll have a place to comment, and I will be checking that page, and I'll be responding to your comments as well. So welcome for this amazing journey that we're going to do together, and just in deep humility to all of the parents out there, the caretakers, the grandparents, all of those that are drawn to work with children. I just want to send a big namaste to you in reverence and gratitude, because it is such a beautiful task that we're joining to do. Children are our future, and they really deserve to have the best parenting that we can offer them. Thank you.